Yo guys, I'm Joe.
Whoa. I go first.
Oh,
It's the Mike and Joe show, not the Joe and Mike show. Hi guys, I'm Mike,
I'm Joe.
and welcome back to the Mike and Joe show.
Hi, right guys, we're going to talk about something that a lot of people do recently, and that's game reviewing. Now we're going to start off. We're going to have two games, and we're going to start off with one that's rather old. So show them what it is, Mike.
We're going to start off with a game that is one of our personal favourites, and that's Digimon Rumble Arena 2. There it is, for the original Xbox game. One thing that should be said before we start reviewing: me and Joe have not planned what we're going to say. This is a general discussion, so we don't know where it's going to go. Improv.
Yeah. All right. So right. First of all,
should we talk about the basic, like how it is, it's
yeah. Let's go with that. So
it's an Xbox game.
It is an original Xbox game. It was made back in, I think, 2001.
I'm having a look for that now.
It was.
It actually says copyright 1999 to 2002.
All right, there we go. So basically, this game is a fun, happy-filled game where you just basically beat the crap out of each other using different Digimon.
And it's 1 to 4 players, no, so you can have like up to 4 players, which is brilliant.
Basically, we just played it on the Xbox 360. Worked like a charm. So if anyone wants to get it, I strongly suggest eBay or Amazon.
Yep, it's very difficult to actually find in a shop, even like CEX or a pawn shop or something, because like we looked everywhere.
Not a pawn shop. Mike, what do you think this is?
Second-hand stuff in a pawn shop.
You mean P-A-W-N?
Yes.
Porn.
That's what I said.
Not porn. Anyway, right. Well, basically, 3 main things about this. 3 good things.
Right. I think the 3 good things is you can Digivolve, which I love. You're not stuck with one Digimon. You can actually Digivolve.
2, I'd say the fighting gameplay, it was amazing. They built it around the original style of which they fought, so I liked that. I loved that.
And also, one that you don't get in many Digimon games, that's that you have the ultimate, not the ultimate, the mega bosses. You have like
Diaboromon, and you
like
get
that.
Duskmon.
Yep.
You even get Omnimon, and sometimes you get comedic Digimon like Nemon.
Yep.
Not many people would know that if they watched only the original series, but it was basically just a comedy rookie Digimon. Now the thing is about this game, and not a lot of people would like it because they think it's old, childish, and that. But the fact is, I actually looked back at it because it was a game that I had played as a child, and now I've gotten back into it. It's because that it was one of those things that I could be nostalgic and reminisce into. All right, last point about it.
Oof, my last favourite point. You can't get bored of it.
You cannot get. You can no.
We've been playing this literally all day, but we'll get back to that in a bit.
I've played it for hours,
Yeah.
and I could not find any bad reason not to play it.
I have one bad reason, and that's that it does miss some very favoured Digimon.
Let's point out those things in the top 3 bad things about this game. Number 1.
You don't have Ultimate Digimon, so it goes from Ogumon to Greymon to Wargreymon.
So there was certain Digimon that they missed out.
Yeah.
Not
like
really.
Metal Greymon and Wergarurumon, which are my favourite Digimon, to be fair. I love them too, and they're not in it.
But boohoo, don't cry about it. We still get to see
Still
a
an
lot
awesome
of them.
game.
Still get to see them. Number 2. Some of the metrics of the game, like all the different things that you can make with it, are really good. But there were some problems as to the fact that you were in an ice-like palace, but yet if you are an ice Digimon, you would die just the same speed as any others. So obviously there were places where you could instantly die, which were completely fine with us because that made it more interesting for the gameplay. But it just didn't make any sense how a fire Digimon could die by fire and ice Digimon could die by ice. So that was something that I found as a little thing, but to be fair, it's not really all that much of a problem.
Yeah.
It's
actually difficult to find it because there's not many bad points about this game.
No. Number 3. What would you say about number 3?
Okay, it's not that much different to Rumble Arena 1.
I have to be honest, I've never played the first one.
I have, and it's not.
Well, it's
not that different.
I'd have to break my rule about the 3 points. I'm going to have to go for 4. The 4th point. And there is no 3rd one. And that is a shame for the franchise.
I thought there was 4.
No, that's
I'm thinking
Digimon
Digimon World. I'm thinking
Calm your stuff. Calm your stuff.
Which
Right.
also is a brilliant game, but we're not reviewing.
But we're not reviewing
We're not
that,
reviewing
and I don't think we ever will. Right, guys, that's all for the first one. We can show you a bit of the gameplay of it later
Well,
on.
should we talk about how we found playing it? Because like we've been playing it together.
Oh yeah, right, okay.
You know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we got home. We got to mine earlier. I think we got back about 12ish. And we
don't really need to know about the time.
We've been playing it for like 4 or 5 hours non-stop.
And it is good.
It is.
I played it with my girlfriend and my little brother.
That's
and
why he has a go.
Shut up, Mike. Okay, right, yeah. I played it with my girlfriend and my little brother. They thought it was a really good game. We enjoyed it. It was something that I just personally couldn't get bored of. And it was something that every time I play, I find that it's more and more interesting as you go on, even if you've completed everything in the game.
Yeah.
There's always something new that you discover about the gameplay.
The levels are random, so it's not like you have set things to do. You have a set map to do, but the Digimon are always different when you get to them, that's pretty good. It keeps you on your toes.
Also, I think is an extremely great point about this game was the fact that you could pick anyone in the game, and you could have multiple advantages as well as disadvantages, whether you were fighting someone who could digivolve or couldn't digivolve. And it's the fact that it's all about how lucky you are and how well skilled you know what you need to do to get to the next point of the game.
We're going to need to finish up this review on this game because
you can tell there's a bit of bias in the air. Woo! Alright, so that's about it for this game.
So again, this is Digimon Rumble Arena 2.
Alright, guys, if you want to ask us about it later, we'll I'll try and contact you via my videos, and I'll tell you about it in my personal videos and my personal vlogs. So that's Mike and Joe out for this game.
Well, no, we've got the next game to review. I'm saying we have to finish this review because we've got 15 minutes tops.
Oh! Right.
Technical difficulties.
Do
you want to introduce the next game, Joe?
Right, the next game is rather new, slightly new. It came out early last year, which is Halo 4. Now,
it's not very clear. Hold on, just
Halo.
A bit. There we go.
There we are. Halo 4. Now, the thing is about this game was, I was a massive fan of all of the last 3.
I'm not going to lie, I've never played the last 3.
You suck. They were amazing. Where were you? Oh, well, that's right. In 2004, when you just ruin everything about the franchise.
What you're saying right now,
no, I don't. I would talk random, but I'm going to continue. Now, the fact is, I loved all of the recent, the latest ones that they did with Halo Reach and Halo 3, but this most recent one is just the worst. I mean, its gameplay is good, but the campaign was bad, and I just genuinely thought that it wasn't good. I mean, it sort of ruined it. We got Master Chief back. Cortana dies. Spoiler alert. Sorry, should have told you guys. Cortana gets killed at the end to save Chief, but nothing ever makes sense. He's sort of stumbling around, winning only by the grit of your teeth. Or the skin of your teeth.
See, I know nothing about this because I've only ever played this with Joe and 2-player. It's a 1 to 4 player game.
However, you also played a bit of the multiplayer, which again was with my girlfriend.
That's what I said. We've played you multiplayer again.
Anyway, but I have to say about it 3 good points.
Right, well, for my good point, and again, I can only comment on the multiplayer thing. I love that you can like fly around in the vehicles and shoot people from the sky. That is immense.
So vehicles were good.
Yeah.
I'd have to say point number 2. I loved the weapons. The weapons were incredibly crazy and well designed. Even when they were bringing back some of the old ones, I absolutely loved those. Those were brilliantly made, and that's it. Point number 3. I'd say that we both have to say this, which was the combat situations.
Yes, multiplayer is brilliant.
It is really competitive.
It is competitive. We screamed at each other.
Yeah, but it's one of those games where it's not like Call of Duty where you just feel like you're in so many restrictions. With Halo, you can run around, you can jump backwards, you can roll backwards, you can have any different guns, you could pick up anything and win with a pistol. And
yes,
you can do anything you want, where it's not like Call of Duty where you have to be like
and the maps
level 80. Oh my gosh, the maps are brilliant. Anyway, enough about the good points, let's get to the bad points. Number 1.
my bad point to Halo is I'm not a Halo fan. Yeah.
You
Sorry.
are going to get killed
I'm
so
probably-
hard.
I've probably got a lot of haters out there now.
Right, my bad point. Obviously, the campaign was a problem for me, but it wasn't the biggest problem. And I would like to say this. Mike, you didn't see this because you didn't play the last three, but number 3 was, this is the final last point, and that is, they had multiple weapons started from Halo 2 and aimed at Halo 3, where you could pick up 2 weapons at the same time, like a handgun or a mini thing known as a mauler, which is sort of like a mini shotgun basically. Or you could have plasma rifles, or you could have plasma pistols. You could have 2 of mostly handheld weapons. But then they got rid of it in Halo Reach, which I didn't really care about. But then they got rid of it in Halo 4, and I thought it was really, it was just a really big letdown. They sort of got rid of that ever since ODST, and I think that was just a huge letdown. So, Bungie, 343 Studios, if any of you guys ever see anything to do with this, please bring it back, because 2 guns were amazing, and you could just do so much better with that, and you could play on it so well.
Yeah, I don't know what you're on about, to be honest.
Basically,
yeah.
it was just incredible. Not like most of Call of Duty fans who go, oh, Kimbo. But, oh, by the way, no one hate me on this. I love Call of Duty. But, yeah, it was amazing how everything was just tied in together. But the campaign was a little bit, I think they just let it slide. I think Spec Ops was the best about it. So, that was it for our 2 reviews today.
Yep. Join us next time. I don't know me and Joe's going to go first, but next time it will be one of us instead of both. I am next time going to be reviewing. My next review will be Prince of Persia for Xbox.
Ah, there we are. Prince of Persia.
Good game to review.
Well, what else are you going to try out? Dinosaurs R Us?
What?
I'm saying it's a terrible game.
It's a brilliant game.
It's not. Oh my gosh.
If you guys like it, that one liked it. There's that one person who's watching this right now thinking, oh, me!
Yeah, but then again, we did review Digimon, so I'm pretty sure we're going to get some hate mail.
We're going to get some hate.
Alright, guys, and my review is probably going to be on something that a lot of people are going to be just like, I want to see this! And it's going to be Call of Duty Ghosts. Something that I just really want to review.
Yeah.
Something that just beckons to me so much.
It's a big word for you.
Yeah.
So it's such a big word for you. So guys, that is our review for today. Join us next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends.
Woo!